So my throat still hurts a little. As I mentioned on Discord. So if you see me like pull out a cough drop occasionally, that's why. It's interesting too, because it's kind of funny. I went and Googled this because I was curious about like, oh, for some reason, like I have a sore throat, but for some reason, nothing else about me like is sick. I don't feel any other symptoms of like a stereotypical cold or fever. And when I looked it up, the first thing that DuckDuckGo tells me, it's like, huh, that's a symptom that you might have cancer in rare cases. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, why is that the first thing that shows up in the search? But I think it's like, it also has to do with like dry air. It also has to do with like a change in seasons and some other nonsense that could be causing that to happen. But I'm totally fine. Aside from just my throat kind of hurting anytime I swallow, I'm completely fine. But welcome to what should be the final episode of Skyblock. I was expecting this to end on the 4th stream, but we didn't kill the Moon Lord. It didn't go very well. And honestly, I think we can kill him today. We should definitely be able to kill him today. But sadly, we ran out of, what's it called? Ow. We ran out of fragments. We can't make the sigil anymore, so we have to actually redo the entire event. So what we gotta do, we need to come over here. Hi, Blue. Hi, Star Cell. I need to come over here. And I think what I also need to do, finally caught you live. Sorry your throat feels bad. Feel better soon. Yeah, hi, Charlotte. Welcome. It's, I normally stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but my throat was feeling much worse a couple days ago. So I was just like, okay, I can't stream right now. What I want to do, I want to come over here. I want to swap this out. So I was kind of reading about this, and if you don't have the Terra Prisma, apparently, if you want to fight bosses, rather than giant crowds of enemies, you'd rather use the Stardust Dragon Staff. Okay, I was only here for my stream streak. I'm tired as balls. All right, that's fine. Did Twitch even say like you got the 56-day stream streak? Did it even say it? You gotta make sure it says it before you leave, otherwise you'll be doomed. And it'll all start over. So let's make this. It's a weak and pathetic Stardust Staff. But, we need to reforge it. We can reforge it. And it's also like... Alright, Fabled. Fabled is totally fine. I think this thing deals more damage based on how many segments we summon. I have 5 segments currently, so we'll see what we can get away with this. Alright, let's see if we can go and kill a lunatic cultist. We need to summon the event again. So, first I need to start by getting rid of all of you. And then hope nothing terrible happens here. We'll use Ichor. I don't think this guy's immune to Ichor. I don't know if Moonlord's immune to Ichor either. Alright, come on. Let's just make this fast. Oh yeah, we're hurting him quite badly. You fucking moron. Oh wait, no, did it count? No, wait, no, there's the dragon. Alright, hold up. Where'd the dragon go? Did he already kill it? Oh. Let's move over here. Okay. Alright, there we go. See? You just have to chill out for a second. Also, you don't need to move as much for that attack as I think you do. That attack's actually not that bad. Also, our damage is actually pretty great. And our defense is actually fantastic right now. While this is all happening, I went ahead and cleared the jungle out because I was just on the off chance that we can get ourselves some extra life fruit. I don't know if we have, we don't have max health just yet. We're pretty close to it though. Ow. Pretty close to it though. What I've also done is that I put away my super healing potions. I didn't want to use them for this part. We're gonna save them just for the Moonlord fight. But since this is probably gonna be a shorter stream than what I normally do, I think like we could go a bit further because I don't expect to spend that long on Moonlord. So we could probably spend the time in getting Stardust Armor. We could probably spend the time doing that. Now, obviously, Stardust Staff doesn't do as well on larger crowds of enemies, and especially when they're all spread out along the screen. He's more of a single target enemy. But this should be a more effective weapon on Moonlord. The Stardust cells are fine. But I think this will be better. Ow. I need to remember that I don't have the Igus. I kept saying that. Hi, Mad Max. I keep saying this because, like, I'm so used to Calamity mod that I sometimes instinctively dash into enemies to get out of the way. But then I forget that, no, you don't have anything that does that in this game. You don't have anything that does that. Also, I have to realize it's actually April 1st. And I'm not really a person that celebrates April Fools. I don't really do anything. I don't really go out of my way to make videos that trick my audience for anything like that, even on April Fools. I just don't. So I was like, oh, do I want to make any sort of joke video today? And I was like, not really. I don't have anything I can really do or make. So I normally don't participate in that kind of stuff. I want to get rid of, like, the immediately annoying enemies here. Also, I guess, like, we can summon this. We have, like, so many of these. We can summon so many of these. This will get rid of the ground enemies. I'm not sure how the DPS... Ow, Jesus. I'm not sure how the DPS is here. I'm thinking about swapping to... I'm thinking about swapping out my roller skates for the broom. Also, my computer recently blue screened today, so let me know if anything sounds off. I don't know if it, like, affected any of my audio settings. But if it did, just let me know. Please die. Yeah, I will say I do like this dragon. I kind of forgot how good it was. Because I think normally when I do summoner playthroughs, I kind of just go for Terra Prisma at the very end. But I think the dragon's good in its own right. Now, another thing I need to remember is that I still take a lot of damage. Like that. And it's because, like, you're not using beetle armor. Beetle armor has the percentile damage reduction that I kind of forget about. The problem with dying is that I need to get my buffs back. Let me go grab this. And let me also swap to this. So now we can swap to the Witch's Broom, and then we can also just swap out the wings for the Summoner Emblem. We can just, like, annihilate this pillar. We don't need this here anymore. Get it out of here. I don't know, I've always wondered if the invasion enemies were... If they ever considered having the invasion enemies drop anything. Kind of like in Calamity mod, how they drop meld blobs, which let you craft other stuff. That'll give you more of a reason to fight them. Did I get anything interesting here? No. That would give you more of a reason to fight them, apart from banners. The only other reason I could think of actively going out of your way to fight them is if you wanted to farm the event a lot. And then it'd be like, oh, then, oh, okay, we don't want to be standing. Ow. I don't have my wings out. This is bad. I think the Goblin Tinkerer died. This is why we reforged our weapon before we began the fight. Swap into this. We don't want this out. Yeah, this is why we reforged our weapons before we started the invasion, and just in case something like this happened. I didn't have to wait for him. Shit. This event still sucks. This event still absolutely sucks. It never gets much easier. But then again, this would be the situation where I would have the Stardust Staff and the Stardust Cell Staff instead. All right, get out the extra segment, increase that damage. Oh right, everybody over there is dead. There's probably some stuff that I could get from the angler, but I don't think I need it anymore. Ow. Like, there's pretty much nothing left in the game that I need. Like, this is it. This is the only thing left we have to do. And then we might as well go out of our way to get the armor. Wonder if a Titan Potion would help here. But I can only assume that they're, like, completely invincible to knockback. I did see a Drake... or whatever that thing is. I'm not gonna be able to find the banner. Because, like, this shit isn't alphabetized. Can I find it? It's not organized by, like, most recent either. Is that it? No. Oh, there it is. It's not organized by that either. We'll find a spot to slap it down. Alright, we'll put it here. That'll make things a bit more bearable. They'll die a little faster. Jesus, look at them all. Ow. Oh, right, well, we won't take as much damage from these guys, too. Yeah, you see what I mean? The dragon is, like, so focused on an individual enemy, it's a bit tricky for it to go and fight anybody else. I don't know, I guess, like, I can make both now that I have another set of Stardust Fragments, but I might need it for the armor. But I could just shimmer it if need be. Damn it. It's a very involved event, I will say. Alright, let's get back in there. We might go and, after we deal with that pillar, we'll go and check if there's anything else we need to do. What I mean is, like, is there any life fruit around? Actually, wait, we have so many Stardust Fragments. Alright, just make a Stardust Cell Staff. Make another one. So let's remove the dragon for now. I mean, we can have both. We can have both if we want to. You have like one really weak dragon and then we have a bunch of cells. We'll see what kind of mileage we get here. Alright, that's the pillar. Shield gone. Ow. Alright, please die. Where is this pillar? Oh, it's over there. Alright, please just die. Please go away. Alright, and that's the end of that. We'll see what kind of mileage we get with just the dragon for the next few bits. And now let's see what's going on over here. So we're just gonna get a lot of the same old, ow. Get a lot of the nebula floaters, my favorite enemy in the game. And then we're also gonna get a bunch of brain sucklers. Ow. It's like at this point, it just becomes regular Terraria. This all just becomes regular Terraria at this point. You asshole. I just hate how much they teleport. Ow. Not the 200 damage from like the small laser from that brain. Damn it. Alright, spawn more brain sucklers. I'm tired of these nebula floaters. I think it's because a bunch of them are just falling. Alright, that's the 50th Nebula Floater. That'll make any subsequent fights with this pillar easier. But I think you only really need to kill the Moonlord twice. You kill him twice because that should give you enough for the armor. Alright, destroy it. End it. Thank you. But I did not give many fragments. Please go away. That was actually very few. Do we have enough for a sigil? We do. We can actually make quite a few. I mean, like, what's stopping me from just giving it a try? Where was I leaving everything in the piggy bank, or was it all in the vault? It was all in the vault. Yeah, wow, they gave me a lot of solar fragments. I mean, like, I suppose we should give it a shot. Alright, let me pull out these. So we're going full dragon for this fight. We're also only going to use the Fishron wings. I'm not sure if we want to use... Like, I was considering not using... Like, using one less summon. But honestly, I think we can do it. We can do it this way. We won't need the wings if we're going to be using the broom. I just need to be a lot better about dodging. And then we also need to eat all of this. Hello? Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it during the Celestial event. God damn it. Alright, I just wasted a bunch of my buffs. Alright, well, let's go play the game how they want. Fly. I'm at a point where I can't imagine playing this game without a whip. Ow. I can't imagine what Summoner was like before whips. I need to look up an old video on something like that. Watch someone play Summoner Expert Mode or something. And just be like, yeah, we just stood around while all our minions did everything. Ow. I don't even know how you begin to dodge these guys. They kind of just align with you horizontally. I think you have to, like, move away from them and then move, like, up or down. But those bullets are really small. I don't know, at least did I drink the flask? Or did I use, like, the potion flask? I didn't. Or I did and I died and I lost the buff. Because then the potion buffs would last longer. Hopefully I can finish this pillar before, the buffs run out. Do I even want to go down there? I don't really want to be in an enclosed space with these guys. You guys are mean. Alright, please just go. Please stop. Alien Hornet, the cat just died. Oh wow, that pillar is actually very far away. You sack of shit. You see what I mean? Like, it's really hard to get away from the storm divers. It's really hard to get away from them. Alright, so in this case, I'm gonna activate this. I also want to see... Interestingly, I think we picked up, like, one Day Bloom somewhere. So we're actually able to make one more Iron Skin Potion. Or two, because of the buff. Or because of the Alchemy Station. Alright. Please get out of my way. I'm trying to finish the event. Alright, they shouldn't even spawn out here. Alright, here's what we gotta do. I don't know how fast this is gonna be. Is it just summoning him immediately, by the way? No, it's being chill. It's being chill. It's fine. Do you have Ichor? I don't know. I don't even know if the boss is, like, immune to Ichor or not. Yeah, so I got none of my buffs. Wings. Install that. And I guess... I don't know, man. Maybe that'll make a difference. I just gotta, like, guide him through this. Even with, like, 100 defense, like, this guy hurts. This guy really fucking hurts. Alright, wish me luck. I think this is the largest dragon we can make. Alright, try this again. Ow. Ow. Ow! Oh my god. I might not be mobile enough, honestly. God damn it. I don't think... I think I can't use the... I need to use the wings. I can't do it like this. I'm too slow. Because, like, one thing I also realized is that if you're using the broom, you can't use your dash. There's no reason to have Master Ninja gear outside of the... Alright, one sec. Put this on. Outside of just, like, the chance of, like, dodging an attack. So we're gonna have to forgo some of our damage. Unless I want to forgo one of the... Forgo using the pygmy necklace. I could exchange it just for damage. If I, like, swap this in. 92? I don't know, this might be the move. I need to, like, get away from the boss. The boss is, like, constantly on top of me, and it's just, like, it's not gonna work like this. Because if I need to get away, I need to be fast enough to get away, but the broom isn't fast enough. Let me also just, like, check down here. Let me see how much more life there is down here. So there's one. There's another. Ow. There's another one in here somewhere, I think. Who needs animals when I can get fucked by the animals on this farm? Where is... There is one more life fruit oh, there it is. Alright, I think for now, that's there was only 3. Alright, so we'll be able to live slightly longer. I might actually use the summoner emblem over this. So we'll do that. We'll need to get another summoner potion, by the way. Alright, we'll play this like this. And what's interesting is that this boss actually behaves quite similarly to death mode. You kind of need to be able to dash out of the way. Yeah, it's like it alternates between the left-hand firing and then like the right and the top. Fly, fly, fly. asshole. Damn, I still got hit by that. Whoa. You piece of shit. God, the fucking knockback. Damn it! The optimal amount is 3. The rest can be any other summon. I think that went better. I think that went better. Well, right now I have 4. I also don't have a summoner potion right now. Also, it's a full moon. Alright, well, we can still make more sigils, but... I mean, it didn't go that badly. Try it again. How is that calamari? Like, I need to get better at dodging those little lasers. The little 2-shot lasers that come out of the hands, like that. See, it's like it aims at me. We also need to... I need to remember we're on a small world. Damn it, it fucking aims at me. It's like predictive. So I'm just like, what do I even do about this? Apart from just like fly very, very far away. I don't know, dashing might help a lot more. All right, get ready. All right, everything's down. I mean, if we keep it like this... We're actually kind of big chilling right now. Ow. Wait, yeah, we're kind of big chilling. No, go closer. Yeah, wait, what the heck? We're actually, like, major chilling right now. Those eyes weren't even able to fucking touch me. What? They couldn't fucking touch me at all. Alright, well, good shit. Give me that. Alright, so it's like, there's not... I guess there is a weapon I'm expecting from this. There is a weapon I am expecting from this. 1 second. Lovely, we didn't get it. Alright, great. Well, we got the portal staff. I guess that's fine. Portal staff is alright. We also got the ye old Moonlord relic. Good stuff there. And I guess, like, we've got some Luminite. So we can make a bit of the armor. Save scum is what I always do. You know what? You're totally right. Alright, there's 23 of that. That'll allow us to make a bit of this. So how much of this do we have? 23? 12, 8... We can make, like, 2 parts of this thing. I don't know, man. But here's what I'm also curious about. Are we not able to make any more sigils? Because we need to fight this guy again. I'm gonna make 2 more. Oh, right. I guess we get the starboard. That's a notably better summon. Or not summon. A notably better pair of wings. Yeah, warding. We can work with warding. All right, so we don't need this anymore. In fact, like, I'm just gonna sell these wings. I don't actually need them at all. I think I already have this relic placed down somewhere. Also, Celebration MK2, Hasty Gravity Globe. Very expensive accessory for being one of the worst accessories in the game. I'll never understand this accessory. MK2, Suspicious Looking Tentacle. I'm not going to use that this playthrough, even though it's like one of my favorite pets. Now, I know the credits are playing, but I kind of want to interrupt it because I still have buffs in play. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I want to fight this boss again. So we're gonna need to interrupt it for a second here. Sorry about that. I know it's like this is a very special moment. It's the end of the playthrough. But you piece of shit. I don't know, I'm getting like a bit better about aiming at the, or like escaping this guy. Yeah, dodging that is such a bitch to do. It's like, do you see how often the brain and the Master Ninja Gear bail me out? You see, it happened again. It happened again. You know what? This might be much shorter than I'm expecting. Alright, so now what we gotta do, we need to start, like, drifting over this way. Okay, thank you, Master Ninja Gear. Oh my god. Dude, like, all the fucking dodges. All the fucking dodges I'm getting here. Alright. See, I got it figured out. I got it figured out. Did you know you were adopted and I'm your father? Oh, are you now? It's like, you know, I look way more like my mom than my dad. You have to beat Daytime Empress? Well, that depends on when I'm getting a fucking, That depends on when I guess we'll have to do it the next night, because it just turned daytime. If we want to do that. So take that. I guess we got the Moonlord trophy now. Another thing I need to do, I want to finish this building. If it's daytime, then it's perfect. Well, no, I don't have a lace wing. I don't have a lace wing, that's the problem. Okay, didn't get the lunar portal staff either. Or I didn't get the celestial crystal staff. And it's like last time we tried, the reason I didn't fight the boss is because I couldn't find a lace wing. Couldn't find one. And it's like, this playthrough was never meant to be solely summoner, but I guess like if we've got time, we might as well. I think I got through that way more quickly than I was expecting to. Especially when we're wearing Stardust armor. Stardust armor will make this like not as difficult. One thing I'm noticing, do we not have any? Yeah, we don't have any Stardust fragments at all. Damn it. Am I gonna have to redo the start? Can you shimmer this? I don't need the extra sigil anymore. I think I've got enough luminite now. Like, what is this? 16... 28... What is that, 36? Yeah, can you shimmer this thing? What's your favorite Pokemon? You know Lechonk? You know that one Pokemon called Lechonk? That's the one I saw that stuck out to me. Yeah, let me see if I can get the, Okay, yeah, you can get the fragments back. Okay, cool. And then, let's also turn all of it into Stardust fragments. So now what we can do... Oh, wow. Actually, they take a lot. $25? Yeah, that's actually kind of expensive. I mean... I could always just get rid of the cell staff. Well, okay, let's just see what we can do here. So there's that. We only have 4 of this left. And what would it take for this? 20? Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to shimmer... We only really need the dragon. I'm gonna shimmer this. I really want the armor. I bring it back here, and then I should be able to make the Stardust plate. So there is a full set of Stardust armor. Alright. Is it better to have Pygmy necklace over the summoner emblem? Probably not now. Like, at this point, I guess we don't need the Pygmy necklace, considering that we get so many summons just from the armor in general. Like, I think this emblem is perfectly fine. Is there anything else I can replace here? I mean, if we're gonna be going into a fight with Empress of Light, I guess we just want the Avenger emblem instead. More summon spots over damage I think is better, plus Pygmy already gives some damage boosts, so I don't know. Not sure either. Alright, so let me check the sawmill. I need this. So here's some final goals that I want to establish. I guess you're right. We probably could give Empress of Light Daytime a shot. We could put this here. What I want to do is finish this room. So the problem is I didn't have enough shell piles. So I need to go check over here. Because you need more sand to make the glass walls. Don't have any health stuff, not useful if you're fighting her. Yeah, I'm probably gonna reforge everything to menacing as well. There's no reason to wear warding now. There's no reason to use warding. I also just noticed I have significantly less defense. Also, YouTube is having a bit of bitrate issue. I'm going to hope it's okay. Alright, hi there. Reforge. So I'm gonna need you to turn this into not warding. Yes. Menacing. Health stuff is so nice. So quick, violent, menacing. And then we need this reforged lucky. What does this do again? The regen stuff is also nice. Yeah, the Valhalla armor was really useful. Violence. Yeah, we just want damage. Last breath. Hi, welcome. We just finished the Moonlord. We just killed him. But I guess now, as long as we're playing Summoner, we might as well go the full distance and see if we can kill Empress of Light in daytime. Like, first of all, I need to catch some Lace Wings in the first place. I don't know. Do I need a Brain of Confusion? Do I need a Brain of Confusion for this? Come on now. Menacing. Only if the dodge works? I think it does. Alright, so, full menacing. So as you can see, my defense is really good right now. We're gonna see what this does. Oh yeah, I guess like portal, hold up. Would Valhalla armor be better in this situation, considering I got the portal staff? You know what I mean? Like, we're just having a shitload of portal staff. Well, we kind of have to move a decent bit when we're fighting her. You can always try both. Yeah. I guess I'll just bring the armor with me. Now, I don't think I've got enough. I still don't have enough shell piles. Like, this has been like a multi-stream endeavor. Trying to get enough sand for any of this. Yeah, that's only like another... I don't even know how many more glass blocks this is. I'm gonna play Skyblock, my old buddy pal Stardust Chan. What, like Hypixel Skyblock? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, just you wait after this. I'm like still considering it. So here's the thing. I was like, oh yeah, we can plan. Maybe I could do like Hypixel Skyblock if I got nothing else going on. And then what happens is that they announced that Mineplex is actually coming back. I don't know if any of you played Mineplex. I don't know if any of you played Mineplex back at its peak of days. Like, Mineplex was so fucking good back then. It's like, I think the roster of minigames that Mineplex had was better than Hypixel. Hypixel had like a couple really, really good minigames that like kind of carried its player base. But then like, if you wanted to play some whack minigames, you go to Mineplex. Mineplex had some good shit. It's like, I'm so excited. Like, I think the minigame I'm most excited for to come back is Death Run. I think Death Run is probably my favorite Minecraft minigame ever. I loved Death Run. And sadly, like, I don't really play Bedrock Edition. I would assume that Death Run is a minigame on the minigame servers there. But I don't really like Bedrock Edition. But I'm, like, really excited for it to come back. Alright, so we just need a bit more sand, and then we're done with this building. This building has taken way too long to finish. Put this away. And then what else is going on in here? I guess, like, I notice I have so much bait. I don't need this. I don't need this. Don't need this either, or the defender metals. I guess paint sprayer is not necessary anymore. Do I have enough? I don't think I've got enough to make... Can I make a ham axe? Actually, I can. I want to make a solar ham axe, because... like, you notice how we've been carrying these the entire playthrough? We don't need these anymore. So, meteor ham axe, you're out, you're out. We'll make a solar ham axe. Alright, that'll free up our inventory a little more. We don't need the broom anymore. We're not gonna need these. Like, this isn't gonna be necessary for this fight. I sadly don't have access to any of the fish for increasing my damage, which kind of sucks. I just don't have that kind of stuff. Another issue is that we have to find the summon. Yeah, I actually finished most of what I was trying to do this stream very, very quickly. I didn't mean for it to be that fast. I thought we were gonna be spending a bit more effort on Moonlord, but I kind of just figured it out like really easily. Maybe I should have pressed a little harder last time I did this. I don't know. It's like another thing we can do is try to get the... What the hell is that weapon called? That one whip that the boss drops? Moonlord does drop a whip. I'm like thinking about it. I guess like now that I mention it to myself, do I have time for another sigil? No, I don't have. Possession? Yeah. We don't have that whip. So I guess like we should try to get it. I don't know. I mean like, yeah, what's stopping me from just summoning another event? What's another one of these guys? I don't know. Here's another problem is that like will like Lacewing still spawn during the moon events? I actually don't know. Now, as you can see, we've trivialized most of this by just having a way better weapon. There you have it. Great to be here. Life is good. Life is good. It's like we basically have two summons. We have like a legendary dragon, and then we have like a dude that punches really fast. And look at that, I'm like tearing through this event. We can get through this really, really easily. We can do this event anytime we want now. Honestly, goated duo. Yeah, very good pair. Not to mention, like, I'm using the emblems, and it's just making my damage way better. Defense-wise, defense-wise, we might have a couple problems. That's the other issue I'm noticing. We might have some defense issues. So, like, now I'm a bit concerned about how Moonlord's gonna go down. Activate this. I'm now a bit concerned about how Moonlord's gonna go down. Yeah, activate this. It's like I kind of completely forgot about my sentries. Look at that, I hardly have to do anything. Where is this pillar? There you are. I should have saved that witch's broom. I kind of forgot that I would still need to use it for these kind of situations. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get it. Alright, so if I want, I can actually just remake the Start a Cell staff. I just get a Start a Cell staff again. This is like the 3rd time I've shimmered it. I don't know, if I like feel like using it. Alright. Sorry, I don't... Wait, that translate itself? I'm from the United States of America. I'm not sure, do you speak English? It's like, I noticed that message appeared in chat, and then it actually translated it in the YouTube chat. I don't know where Riga is. Is that somewhere in... Is that Russian? Yeah, my bad. 1 second. First off, you can hold on to this. That's Russian text? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, sadly I can't entirely understand it, but it looks like my YouTube chat actually translated it for me. That's kind of neat. I don't know. Might not be a perfect translation, but I can understand them, like, somewhat. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I think what we should do... Okay, of course. I should have... Well, I can reforge this. I guess we can deal with these idiots first. Is this where I... Did I place the banner here? I actually did. So it's actually good that the solar pillar appeared here again. And of course the Goblin Tinkerer died. I don't know that. Yeah, this is English speaking. I don't know if you understand English, but I don't know Russian. I don't know, I've always wanted to learn another language. Always thought about it. Here's another issue. While I'm doing this event, I also have to remember to go and get... I have to go and find the Lacewing. It's about to turn nighttime. Where is this pillar? God damn it. Why have I not gotten my witch's broom? Go and get it. Did everybody die over there, by the way? Okay, we still have enough people here to sustain a pylon. And also, the map doesn't show me where the fragments are like it does in modded. Yeah, I kind of fucked myself over here, didn't I? Well, okay, let me see. Will a Lacewing spawn? I was like, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if a Lacewing will spawn during this, during a Celestial event. Yeah, god damn, I'm such a moron. We'll have to wait until the next day. Also, I might add that this pillar is, like, so far away. Will enemies even spawn? Okay, no, enemies are spawning, but, like... That's really, really annoying. I don't know, I have to, like, extend out in this direction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to extend the platform. I didn't think I need to do this. Oh, God. Well, actually, no, I can just stand like this. Yeah, this is a totally fair way to do this. I mean, I'm not seeing enough enemies here. I need more brain sucklers. Give me more of them. Like, you can see they're all spawning in, like, that really condensed space, and the dragon is just murdering all of them. Please stop teleporting. Please don't do that. Yeah, did you just notice I lost half my health there? Like, if we fight Moonlord, we're gonna need to make sure we kill him before he kills us. It's, we're gonna need to make sure we deal enough damage to kill him before we die in 2 hits. Because if he sneezes on us, we're just gonna die. Alright, cool. Now we can go and do our business. And then last but not least, we need to head over... Well, okay, let me check again. Is there seriously no Lacewing? I don't know. I genuinely think you have to actually not be in a moon event for that to... Not be in a celestial event for a Lacewing to spawn, so I kind of stupidly spawned one. Ow. Shit. I need to fly. Because these storm divers really fucking suck. Like, I cannot fly high enough to get away from them. We also are very far off a hill. Alright, awesome. Now, we have one small issue. I need to heal, like, desperately. Nurse over here. 13 gold? God damn. Oh, I guess I am gonna need these. I don't know, Summoner Potion isn't terribly necessary. I don't know, where do I want to fight this boss? We can take this right over here. In fact, I might actually be able to bring in a 3rd sentry. Yeah, that's actually pretty damn nice. Yeah, we're after possession. Alright, well, let's see how long we live. I'm not expecting to... This is gonna go, like... This is gonna be very, very sketch. Alright, and then get ready to fly up. Jesus! Fucking horrible, dude. Well, I mean, like, half those lasers are mine, I might add. Ow. Okay. Okay. Stop homing into me. I had to, like, really back away. I mean, I would like him to be a little closer, but I need to chill for a second. Ah. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh god. That was actually a really close fight. That was really close. Jesus. Fucking horrifying. Wow. What? Look at that. Nothing that I wanted. I'm about to change classes at this rate. Like, at this point, we actually don't even need to be summoner. Like, now that I think about it, we don't even need to be summoner at this point. We can just change armor sets. We can just be whoever the fuck we want at this point. So, and that said, well, I don't know. Star Wrath would not be... I don't know. Man, I shouldn't have sold the Terrarian. The Terrarian was actually one of the best weapons you can get from the Moonlord. God damn it. Well, we have this. It's nighttime. I guess we could just spend more time fighting the Moonlord. Because, like, we still got our buffs, so we might as well do it. We'll drink this, just in case it actually does affect the Moonlord. I still don't know if it does. I haven't looked it up. Ow! Alright, and now we run. Whoa. Please die. Please just die. No! God damn it! I got too close. I got too close. Damn it. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to do. Oh, man. All right, get out my sentry again. Let's run it back. Oh, I just noticed like I have significantly less health. I did not think that through. I should have healed at a nurse. Who the fuck was that? Well, this is really bad. Get ready to jump. Damn it. All right, that went really, really badly. I'm like, what are we even doing? We like finished everything we were gonna do. I'm like, is this even gonna be in the video? Is what I'm doing here even gonna be in the video? We got the armor. It's like I'm really only missing possession. Oh right, I still have to finish this building. That's like something I definitely need to do. I don't know, what else can we do? While we wait for Moonlord to finally get here. Or like while we try to like get what we need from, while we try to wait for Empress of Light. Ow, like fucking hell. Whoa. I need to kind of run. I need to run and heal. Ow! Fuck. Duh, don't jump. I mean, like... Why did you jump? Damn it! I don't know. It's like, I feel like we have too little defense. You die in basically 2 hits with the summoner setup. I'm about to fucking change the warrior. I'm about to change the warrior. And I'm just like, fuck it, we don't need to be summoner. But like, if we change the warrior, that just defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do right now. I'm like, because this kind of did become a summoner playthrough around the end. Yeah, it's like Stardust Armor is great and all, but yeah, man. Oh, right. I guess, yeah, we would need to redo the event again. Yeah, because we clearly don't have enough of the fragments. Like, vortex fragments, at least. Yeah, that sucks. I guess I can reforge this. It's like we got lucky that one time, and now we can't do it again. Alright, so there's Fabled. There's Legendary. I don't know, I'm considering just like changing back to the Valhalla Knight Armor. We'd survive a couple more hits, but we'd have significantly less summons. It's morning. Again, we have to wait until nighttime to find this thing. So summon these guys. And then we're gonna summon the apocalypse again. Alright, good shit. Like, they didn't stand a fucking chance. It's just like Moonlord deals a shitload of damage. Ow. Well, okay, some of them actually do kind of hurt. Where are... Please go away. Alright, we'll do a speed run. This is the most celestial event fighting you have ever seen in any of my playthroughs. Alright, please be closer, thank you. There's a star cell. Fuck. Yeah, you see that? 300 damage. 300 damage is wild. Like, going in the full damage as summoner is like a death sentence. It is like an absolute death sentence. Alright, well... I need to move these to like a better spot. This is also like, we're doing this while we're waiting for more shell piles to appear. Fuck! I didn't have my roller skates out. And one of these days, they need to change this fucking timer. They need to change this fucking respawn timer. I hate it. Once you start dying repeatedly, you realize how annoying this thing is. Alright, it's gone. There's a flow invader. Flow invader banner. Alright, die. Alright, now onto this place. Ow. Alright, this should be enough to keep me safe, mostly. Yeah, actually, these sentries are keeping me alive pretty well. I don't know which one's the better staff. I'm not sure which one's the better staff. Is it the Celestial Staff or is it the Portal Staff? But I guess it's not that difficult to get another fight with Moonlord going. Yeah, actually, this is much easier. These portal staffs make everything so much easier. I don't know, I'm surprised there's not like an actual summon that the boss... Jesus. I'm surprised there's not an actual summon that the Moonlord drops. I never understood that. I mean, there's a whip. There's a whip now, but that's really it. And I don't know, it kind of doesn't matter if we get possession. This is really just, we're just kind of killing time until we get the chance to maybe find a Lace Wing. Yeah, the problem with these guys is that they won't stop teleporting. So they won't actually take as much damage as they should be compared to everybody else. They're assholes. These Nebula invaders. Alright, where's that damn pillar? Destroy it. Get it out of here. I almost just fucking died. What the fuck? Oh, I died to a Nebula Spear. All right, please respawn me before the doom approaches. We'll fight him right here. Screw it. All right. Try it again. God damn it. Ow. You don't you fucking aimbot me. All right, masterful dodge. Jesus. All the fucking sentries, dude. It's all the fucking sentries. Ooh. Oh, damn it! God, come on! Dude, I'm never ready for those phantasmal death rays. It's because, like, when I'm standing far away from them, they're gonna shoot me at close range. I'm never ready for them. Alright, what does that put us up to? That makes 3 of these. I don't know. Maybe I should stop, like, trying to rely on that rail track. I need to remember, like, sometimes you really need to drop down. Damn it. See, like, it somehow still knew where I was gonna go. I think I actually might need to just not use the Stardust Armor. I don't know. I actually don't think the Stardust Armor is good for this. How the fuck did I do this in the first place, by the way? I was like, we literally did an attempt with this armor and we, like, did perfectly fine. I also forgot to get my third sentry. It's all about distance. It's all about distance. Ow. Fuck! Dude, I'm actually about to change class. I'm like, I have to remind myself, we're not even doing a summoner playthrough. There's no reason to do this. All right, well, let's go check over here. I'm gonna take away this summon for a bit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen a Lace Wing. Oh wait, there is one. Alright, we actually got one. I had not seen one this entire time we've been doing this. Well, we'll have one chance at this. Alright, there's the second one. I think it had to do with, like, being too close to my house. I think that's what was preventing it from spawning properly. There's a third one. I want to collect as many as I can, because it's just like... It's just like, I don't know. I don't really remember how to do the fight. I'm glad my summons are also smart enough not to immediately attack and destroy it. Which, I guess that makes me wonder, before whips, before they added whips to the... Oh no, whips were already in 1.4, right? Like, when this boss was added, there were already whips in the game. Because it's like, if the summon doesn't attack it, how would you destroy it without using a non-summon weapon? If you were playing summoner. I want to assume whips were already in the game at that point. Ow. Yeah, maybe you could attack my enemies a little bit faster. Ow. Yeah, this thing doesn't show up very often. I want to say this thing disappears at midnight. Or, like, they don't show up at midnight. And I don't know. I think like once midnight hits, I'm gonna go test something. Like I want to say that maybe I have like a better approach for how we can fight this bot, for how we can fight Moonlord more consistently. I might actually like take back the Valhalla armor, and then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna spec in the sentries. We're gonna spec into just using sentries. Like using the lunar portal staff as our main bulk of damage. There's another one. We have 7 attempts then. And to be fair, we're going to be using post-Moonlord equipment, so I don't imagine this would be particularly difficult. I just kind of have to remember how the fight worked. Gotta remember not to get, like, immediately smited. Also go down and check if we've got any more life fruit. We might actually be able to get max health. Honestly, I think we're good. Let's just, let's go back. Also, let me do a fragment check. Yeah, Stardust fragments is what we're lacking on. So we can do that, and then we can make the lunar hook, but I don't think I need it. Make one more sigil. Now what I want you to do... Take me over here. Let's do another life fruit check. We need 3 more. Alright, I see 1. There's another life fruit somewhere around here. I think I see it. And then I guess we're looking for 1 more. Yeah, I don't think I saw a 3rd one lying around. Not that this will make a huge difference. We can also do that. Which, to be fair, actually is a bit more effort than I was expecting. God damn. Dude, all the Plantera's tentacles were just trimmed. That was crazy. That was really cool. What else did you give me here? Ah, thorn hook. Ow. Also, I noticed we got a large vulgar display of flour. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think there's any reason to use anything over Constellation. What's up, Pygmy Staff? We're not using this. Also, this is a warding Celestial Starboard. I might actually keep this if I want to, like, have a warding one. I'm also gonna keep the Star Wrath in case, like, I actually change classes somehow. I'm not gonna use magic. Now, what else was I about to do? So, let's swap back to this. That just creates that. We also lose our Stardust Guardian, but we have 68 defense now. However, here's what here's what I want you to notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of these. And I am curious to see, like, if maybe... What does this increase sentry damage? Increase summon damage and melee critical strike. Increase movement speed. I mean, we won't die in 1 hit this way. I'll say that for sure. I know that much. I don't know. I think, like, I'd rather fight this boss out here, actually. I think it might actually be better to fight him out here. Like, I don't know, rail tracks aren't exactly the greatest for arenas. I want to still have the mobility of roller skates. You piece of shit. I mean, I also need to see what the fuck is going on. Alright, I gotta get ready to land. And then that. Alright, light him up, light him up. Ow. Ow, ow, you asshole. Fuck you, goddamn. Damn it! Why? I was doing way better earlier. I didn't realize how hard this was in Summoner. This fight is actually, like, way harder than I expected on Summoner. But, that does help. I also need to not only grab my money, I also need to regain my sentries and stuff. I mean, I had endurance potions too. I don't have any more, do I? Yeah, I also had buffs that were helping me, which I guess is like a little bit game-changing as well. All right, well, here's something else we could try. Why? Do we have to be in the Hallow when this happens? Is that the problem? I was like, it's not gonna stick around otherwise? All right, looks like it. All right, well, what are we dealing with here? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run away though. All right, second phase already. Shit. She dashed right into me. God damn it. Well, okay. We got this. We could definitely do this. We could definitely do this fight. Why not? This will be the ultimate climax. The ultimate final battle. I keep forgetting, since we're not playing in modded, I have to go and reset my buffs every time I come back. Oh wait, also I should just be using this armor. I want to say, no wait, no, actually, I'm not sure. I think this dragon would just do more damage in general. Guess we'll find out. Yeah. So, that was the ultimate final challenge. Well, there's my Terra Prisma. That was pretty good. Alright, good shit. I don't know. It's just like... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, what's interesting is that for bosses, the dragon, I believe, is better. You sack of shit. I want to say for bosses... Well, actually, you mentioned that 3 dragons is optimal. If I'm using Stardust Armor, 3 dragons is optimal. So it's like what? So let's say 1, 2, 3. And then Terra Prisma rest of the way. Alright, we'll mess with it. 3 dragon, rest Terra Prisma. It's like, what's in this treasure bag doesn't even matter, by the way. It's like, I don't think there's anything in there that I care about. Yeah, I need to, like, get better at dodging those little bullets. You piece of shit. Ah! God damn! It's like you get so wrapped up in all the chaos that... Fuck. I cannot kill this guy. It's like all this effort to be a summoner, and I'm honestly like... We should have just played as warrior at this point. Oh. Wait, did the Twitch stream just crash? Is everybody on Twitch fine? Okay, oh, we got Kaleidoscope. Oh, what the fuck? Why does this summon do way more damage than Consolation? Wait, what's the difference here? Strike enemies to scatter friendly stars. Summons will focus... Okay. 15 summon tag damage, 20 summon tag damage. I mean, like, striking enemies to scatter friendly stars, is that better? Not entirely sure. Also, I think what I just noticed, we ran out of fragments again. Yeah, I need to start asking myself, how much do I care about possession? It's I'm like, we got it in the legendary mode playthrough, so I'm like, oh man. Well, okay, no, I keep forgetting that this is the one thing I wanted to do. Come over here. I keep forgetting that this needs to be finished. Like, I need to make sure that this is done before I forget about it. And then I end the playthrough with this, like, being unfinished. Like, I at least definitely know. This is the slowest process ever, by the way, because it takes literally forever to get enough sand for this. This should be definitely enough glass. So turn that into glass walls. And this building is officially done. This building is finally done. It's this is the price you pay for having to have a fully glass wall like this. But that's like, well, okay. There's one other thing we can do. I don't know, I guess I could just keep trying to get possession. It's just like, I kind of don't want to leave it like this. Because the stream would be very short. There's max health. Kind of don't want to leave it like this. I don't know. I'm not sure if, like, Valhalla armor would just be better. Alright, summon it again. Summon this fucking event again. We need more fragments. You piece of shit. Alright, so we got mage over here. Honestly, like to get the most annoying one out of the way first. This one's easily the most annoying one. Solely because nebula floaters are like my least favorite enemy in Terraria. I just hate how much they teleport. I mean, at least we're getting banners for these guys. Yeah, I need this out. All right, here's to another pillar speed run. I guess we have like the Empress of Light relic too. I I don't know. I never made a place for the relics. I never felt like doing it. Alright, Marco the Painter has died. This is the most pillar gameplay you've ever seen in Terraria. I've honestly not done this event this many times before. And what's funny is that even if I get possession, it's probably not going to help me, like, a huge amount in subsequent Moonlord fights. Because I think I'm just taking too much damage. I'm, like, considering going back to warding. I'm considering just, like, going full warding with the Valhalla armor again. Because at least we have, like, a good sentry to use. We have, like, a good sentry to help us with, like, the rest of it. You know what I mean? Since we have a Lunar Portal Staff, we have, like, a really good sentry. I'm not sure if, like, using Ballista Staffs on Moonlord would mean anything. I doubt it would. Oh, everybody over here died. What's over here? This is just this is Stardust Fragment. Yeah, it's like in future vanilla playthroughs, I'm actually kind of inclined to just not use a Cobalt Shield anymore. Now that I've done a playthrough where I just didn't have one. Like, I kind of don't feel the need to use one anymore. Like, I'm completely fine with getting knockback. Alright, kill it. And then last, but also kind of least, because I also don't like this pillar very much either. Like, this group also kind of sucks. I think Storm Divers are really annoying. Oh, that laser is also very annoying. Especially when it looks exactly like my Lunar Portal Staff, so I need to be able to tell where it is. At least it only aims downward, it looks like. Alright, I actually did that pretty much flawlessly. And then we'll come back and make more sigils later. And then, like, I gotta remember that we actually have an extra... we have an extra sword we could summon. Also, I guess, like, we'll use the roller skates. I don't need this stuff anymore. Alright. You sack of shit. It is, like, just hard to see what the fuck is going on sometimes, alright? Please get out of my ass. This is the part where we run. God damn it! Dude, they were completely on top of me that time. This is probably the most I've died to the Moonlord, too. Like, out of any of my playthroughs. This is, like, ridiculous. It doesn't help that I also just don't get access to buffs in this. Well, actually, wait. I can at least make this. I don't really get many buffs in this fight, either. Which kind of sucks. Alright. Well, certainly, he can't kill me 5 times in a row. I don't need that either. I don't know, I'll keep the kaleidoscope. I don't know, we'll give it a couple more attempts, and then, like, I might just switch back to my Valhalla setup. Again, I need to... activate this. Activate this. Ow. Alright, well, that's much better. Well, that's not great. That's also bad. God damn it! Dude, I got fucking stun locked. Everything was perfectly fine until that part. I also need to stop. I need to make sure I'm healed before I do this fight. God damn it. Dude, not even like... I need to... I'm thinking about this. I'm like, fuck. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. So switch back to this. Tag this in, too. How much money do we have? We only have 1 platinum coin. I don't know, 68 defense. What's the damage now? That's actually not that big of a difference. That's fine. So what is this, 3? So I wouldn't be able to use my Terra Prisma in this situation. So we have 5 of these. And then a dragon. Alright, we'll see what we get with this. Oh, I forgot to use the bewitching table. Oops. Ow. Well, this sucks. I like to think our mileage is better here. I want to lead him back this way so we can use like the lunar portal staff. But I need to move away because the fucking, oh god, because of the fucking true eyes. Yeah, it's like, I honestly don't think we want to use the Stardust armor anymore. Like, it was cool to get it, but I don't think we want to use it. Please die. All right, fucking finally. See, it's way more... Oh, I actually still take damage from his hands while he's dying. Interesting. You've got to be fucking joking. We still don't got the weapon. I mean, like, we got the SDMG. It came from a very bad game. So take this. Take this dev set, I guess. You can actually have the lunar portal staff. I don't know, it's like, I don't think we need everything to be on warding. I think our defense was fine. It's like, it's really about survivability. See, like, we had this conversation about how warding just trumps everything. About how defense just trumps everything, and here I go trying to do a damage build. We literally talked about it in almost every episode of every stream we've done for Terraria in the past couple weeks. Alright, well, I got 2 more attempts to try to get this weapon. Why does it not keep track of how many lunar portal staffs I got summoned? Alright, well fed. Yeah, sadly, it's like, the not having buffs for this is kind of, like, pretty painful. Ow. Shit! Damn it! I gotta stop flying into them. Oh, did everybody over there die? Oh, whoops. Alright, try it again. I don't know, 74 defense is perfectly suitable. I didn't realize how little defense you have with the Stardust armor. That is actually crazy. It's actually, like, crazy low. Alright, enjoy the light show. Yeah, look at that eye. It was like, it's got aimbot. It's got predictive, fucking predictive aim. Pisses me off so much. All right, awesome. Ow, not awesome. Jesus. Ow. I need to turn around, though. God, get out of my fucking ass. Master Ninja Gear fucking saved me there. God damn. Alright, well, if we don't get it, that's gonna be slightly annoying. I would like to have this whip, as long as we're staying as summoner. Holy shit, dude. This weapon doesn't exist. They removed it from the game. This weapon isn't real. God damn it. Do I care about that? It's like once upon a time I cared about Martian Madness, or like I thought of having it. This is a Terrarian though. Almost makes me want to switch to Warrior at this point. It's like I want to say I even have... Yeah, I've even got the Power Glove. Like, I wouldn't have to change too much about my setup. Let's get another Charm of Myths. Because, like, this would be the weapon. This would be the weapon to use as melee. It's like, do I even have a yo-yo bag? I don't know if I ever bought, like, the stuff for it. It wouldn't be hard to get it either. I don't know. We could do it just for the hell of it. I'll pull out the Star Wrath. Sell this. We're not going to use magic this playthrough. How many Stardust solar fragments do we have? So make a ton of Luminite. Do that. And then make a solar breastplate. Make a solar helmet. And we're short a bit here. In fact, I think we actually have enough. Yeah. If we wanted to just circumvent this this BS, we could just do this. We just wear this. And then I guess I'm also gonna need another emblem. I don't think I have a Golem Eye. I don't have a Celestial Shell either. That's also not an option. But I think I'd still use it for, like, the invasion. The solar invasion. Or, like, the celestial invasion. Do I have any extra voodoo dolls? I don't believe I do. Yeah, it looks like I don't. I mean, one thing I know for sure is that we are not using this starter set. This starter set sucks. I don't know. I guess, like, here's what we're gonna do. I think we've got the money to do this. We'll keep the solar armor if I do intend to use it, though. Guess we might as well go back to warding. This is why I saved the Celestial Starboard that had warding on it. So we can just, like, swap it out. So, Reforge. And of course, it's just not going to give me warding. And this shit is expensive to do. Holy shit. Well, it's fun being rich. All right, thank you for making that easy. All right, well. Yes, I want to say I didn't use the pygmy necklace. I instead just used the, I used the charm of mitts. Actually, I don't remember. I might still use the charm of mitts anyway. So yeah, we can have 4 summons. If I really wanted to, I could go out of my way to get the... How much is this? There's 6 of these. Or no, 5? I think I need to go get the sentry buff back. Oh no, I already had it. I could have sworn I had 6, but it looks like I don't. Murder him. Ow. Yeah, you see how much less damage I take? Like, holy crap. And look, I'm still actually, like, doing pretty well damage-wise. Ow. Yeah, actually, this might be the way to go. We don't need to do the nonsense we were doing before. Yeah, get him, gang. Get him. Hold the line. Don't let those guys get through. I think the only reason I got hit was because of the fucking lightning. Please go away. Alright, well, I'm down to do this whole process all over again. I don't know, when you have, like, the weapons for it, this process actually isn't that bad. You know what I could even do? I could also just, like, stand here and just regenerate health. Because, like, I'm standing still, so I can just regenerate health really quickly while I'm doing this. Alright, take back... Where's my cursor? Bring back the damage. Yeah, honestly, maybe I've slept on the Dungeon Defender stuff. I feel like I really slept on it. The Dungeon Defender stuff is actually kind of cool. I think it's because back then it was much more tedious to get through. It was a much bigger problem to get through back then. Partially because it was like, you had to not only wait for every wave to end, you also had to... I don't think you got as many tokens back then, or as many medals. And it was kind of annoying. So grinding the event was a pain in the ass. Ow. Ow. Okay, I still take like 200 damage. How many times did I just like dodge an attack there? Alright, please die. And also just like toss this in here. We'll get ready to make more of the sigils. Ow. It's like my cursor. I keep losing my cursor every time I do this. Like, see, right there, I lost my cursor. I had no idea where it was. Please go away. Alright, so what we can also do is make a shit ton of sigils. Hi, Endall, welcome back. This is like the epilogue to our Skyblock playthrough. We basically beaten everything, but we're kind of just goofing around now because I just like realized that there was so much stream left. We ended the stream last time basically where I was like, we could have honestly killed him if we pushed a little harder. We could have honestly done it. So right now I'm trying to get possession, which is the best summon whip. We'll see if we can get it. Like, right now, I'm using the Valhalla set. I was here earlier? Oh, were you? I didn't see any message. Oh, unless you were just lurking. And, you know, we wanted to accomplish a couple other odd jobs that I was like, hey, we didn't get this. Or, hey, we didn't get a Terra Prisma, but now we have one. Mad Max is me? Oh, my bad. I forgot. I forgot you had an alt. I thought like there was some shit following me, but that's just my wisp pet. Ow. Like, God, this is just screen vomit. Holy shit. Jesus, I was like, you gonna summon it or what? We might be dead here. Not sure. Hard to say. Ow. Alright, that's what they're doing right now. That means I can turn around. Alright, at least we're healed. They're all kind of like in sync, basically. They're all doing the same thing, which is nice. Alright, he's dead. Alright, not bad. Maybe you'll actually give me the whip I'm looking for. I also forgot to eat the pie. Alright! Thank God! We got it! Alright, perfect. Yeah, visions strike enemies hit by summons. I don't know what that means. I don't know what visions... I don't know what that part means. I don't know. I can only assume this is the best whip in the game and we should use it over everything else. I don't know. I want to say they made it so it's like there's a reason you use one whip over the other in some cases. Well, there's a legendary possession. I don't know. We can take it for a spin. All right. Use that on Moonlord or Empress of Light. Yeah, I can even summon Empress of Light. All right. I know there's bots showing up in the Twitch chat. I don't really care at this point. Jesus Christ. That's pretty good. God damn. Ow. You sack of shit. I did not, like, catch myself to reset my flight. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be, like, game-changing, but it's good that we found one. It's good that we finally have the weapon. Okay. I don't know. We've already killed Empress on daytime. We've already killed Empress in the daylight. Like, I knew this weapon wasn't gonna make a huge difference, but I was just like, yeah, it's good that we have it now. I could say that's like probably the last thing I wanted to do. What would be the equivalent to Zenith for guns? I guess just the SDMG. I don't know. It's like the interesting thing about melee is that the best weapon for melee is combining every sword you found throughout the journey. When all the other weapons in Terraria for their respective classes, you don't do that. It's like all the best weapons you can get for them are just from their respective, or just from the Moon Lord. Or like arguably Empress of Light drops the best summon weapon. Arguably. I got another Terrarian though. I was like considering doing melee, but I think we're fine. I have to go get like a shit ton of other, I have to go kill the... I preferably want to just kill, Wall of Flesh again for just a warrior emblem, so I don't have to keep shimmering this. Oh, I guess like speaking of which, I should be using this then. I should be using the summoning emblem over the Avenger emblem. Oh, let's use up these sigils. It's like we were able to win. It's just like, it's not easy. It's still not easy, even with the Valhalla armor. I don't know. I'm not using Pygmy Necklace because I just didn't think it was worth the extra summon. I didn't feel was worth it. Asshole. You know what, low-key, Constellation might still be better. I was getting stun-locked by the fucking hands. The hands apparently deal damage, and they also deal knockback. The eyes are also all out of sync. It's like, preferably you want to be in an environment where they're all doing the same thing. I think we win this DPS race. Yeah, this is actually free. This is pretty free, yeah. We got a Terrarian. Another gravity globe. Luckily, we happen to be right here in front of this guy. I got another Star Wrath, so I guess I could sell the old Star Wrath. Hurtful Terrarian, Strong Terrarian. Take the Hurtful one. I don't know, it's like we really only use it, we keep this only for money at this point. Keep the Power Glove, Ancient Manipulator, we don't need that. I don't know, I might even try Kaleidoscope. I might actually give Kaleidoscope a shot and see how good this whip fares. I don't know, if I get like Ruthless, that's totally fine. It's like either Ruthless or Legendary. Either one I get first. Shit. Okay, the problem is you can accidentally skip over Ruthless. It doesn't consider it important. We'll go with Demonic. We can live with Demonic. Yeah, we'll see how our boy Kaleidoscope fares in this. Because I don't know, maybe Possession isn't as good as I think it is. Sadly, the days of whip stacking are over, unfortunately. Ow. You know, it might actually be like goated secretly. Damn it. I don't know, man. What do you do when that happens? What are you gonna do at that point? I don't have a. Do I look like I got a run of Discord? I don't. Oh well. But it's like its DPS isn't bad. I was like, the DPS seemed higher than possession. I don't know, just never got a chance to really mess around with these whips. I guess, like, I could consider this playthrough a follow-up to the 1.4.5 playthrough we did. Because, like, I'm still exploring some of the new stuff that they're using in this. That were being given in this update. Alright, we'll give him 2 more fights. And then honestly, I think I could say that the playthrough's done. Like, I think we've done everything at this point then. I just gotta stop running into shit. Alright, that's 2. I ran into something. Please don't do that. I don't know, I want to say they do their, like, attacks in a very specific sequence, but they're all, like, very out of sync. See, like that. Ow. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, it's like, if you can destroy all the eyes at the same time, and then you can get them, you can get them all out of sync, or you can get them all doing the same attacks at the same time, that part becomes much easier. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, well, 1 more for good measure. And then at that point, I would say this was a good run. And if I lose this fight, we'll just edit it out. We'll edit it out and just skip to the end. Ow. That's like a pretty bad hit there. I need to back out. Shit. Oh, we're at a point where we can turn around because like all the lasers just fired. I need to lead him back. Jesus! Please die. All right, we got him. Yes. All right, thank God. If I died there, that would have been kind of embarrassing. All right, great. And what will be? Hey, I even got the trophy in the end. You know what I just realized? We didn't get the Celestial Star Staff or whatever, the Celestial Staff. Whatever. We already opened, like, we fought this boss like 10 times, or we've won against this boss like 10 times at this point. I don't care at this point. Yeah. I know it's like a slightly shorter stream, but I think that's good. What else was there to do? Like, we've done everything. We've got max health, we finished the house, we killed the Moon Lord, we got the whip that honestly it didn't make that big of a difference. I honestly think Constellation might have been the better whip. I felt like we were killing him faster with Constellation. I'm not sure. I'd have to do like a more direct test. Or like more closely examine the weapons. But we kind of already finished all this like an hour and a half ago because it's just like I killed the Moon Lord like immediately. Again, Valhalla armor, Dungeon Defender stuff. Surprisingly good. I didn't realize like how useful this armor set would be until I gave it a shot here. So in that case, what's gonna be happening next? I guess tomorrow there'll be more Infernal Eclipse. As for Vanilla Terraria, I'm not sure what the next thing I'll do for Vanilla Terraria, like, what that will be. Because I feel like I've covered all the new stuff that I've wanted to see in the new update in, like, the 2 playthroughs I've done. The only other thing I could think of doing, I've been thinking of doing, was True Zenith. Which, like, I did give it a try a couple weeks ago, and it absolutely sucked. But maybe I could do it. Maybe. For now, it'll be nice to just have one Terraria series going on for now. Unless I feel like doing something else. Like I said, I've been interested in yo-yos, I've been interested in guns only. So those might be something I might do for a vanilla playthrough that's on the horizon. There's also going to be more Slay the Spire. I haven't touched the game in a bit, but I've been meaning to play more. There might be Minecraft stuff. I was thinking of doing Skyblock just for the hell of it, just as like a weekly, just like once a week, just for fun. But I don't know. I was just like, I've been playing it a bit myself, so I was just thinking like that could be a fun venture to kind of dive into. But I'll let you all know in the Discord. But as for the Skyblock Seed, I actually really like this seed. I honestly had a lot of fun with this. I mean, around the end, I think around hard mode, once hard mode begins, it kind of becomes normal Terraria at that point, because it's really only bosses you have to fight. But the survival part at the beginning was interesting. And I'll be curious to see how I compact this into one video. I'm not going to do a multi-part series for this. It's going to be one video. And then Infernal Eclipse, once I kill Perforators, that'll also be its own video as well. And yeah, once again, I'll let you all know in the Discord. So sorry for the shorter stream. I'll still be back tomorrow. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you to my moderators for moderating on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Anybody new that came by. All the new people that have been watching my videos, I appreciate it when you stop by to watch the streams. You want to see all the action happen the moment it happens. And I think that's all I have to say. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.